How are y'all doing? It's me, Gaboon, and Nintendo did something that I thought would not happen. And they dropped a new type of charger for the Joy Cons. Now, what does that mean for the Joy Cons moving forward? I've um I've seen rumors that apparently the Joy Cons are gonna be magnetic on the next Switch. So maybe this is their thing because they could have released this 7 years ago and it could have been actually more beneficial than this. Because with the Joy Cons, how they have to be in the dock of the Switch to be charged, then you only can charge one at a time. If you buy like three of these, you could charge four at a time. So I think personally that maybe the rumors have at least a little bit of validation, even if they're not magnetic. They at least have something kind of like this, to where the current Joy Cons are not going to slide in, but they still are functional with the next console. So it's like they need to charge somehow. So this is like their solution to that. They're just getting ready for the next console, and this is their way of doing it, is using these chargers so you can still use your current Joy Cons on there. Which, as somebody that prefers the Joy Cons over the other types of controllers, there is others besides just the Pro controller, right? No, I think it is just the Joy Cons and Pro controller. Either way, the Pro controller is cool and all, but my speed is personally the Joy Cons. So this is a W for me, I guess, and for any other Joy-Con boys out there and girls as well. So yeah, on to this little article here. So this article comes from Games Radar, and it's titled "Over 7 Years Since Its Launch, and with a new console on the horizon, Nintendo is finally releasing a Switch accessory that you'd think would have been available from the start." That's right, it's a new way for Joy-Con charging. And yeah, look at this. Look at it. It's a little charging stand. It's kind of like Hold on, I'll show you in a second. It's a lot like this, except minus the little handles here that you would use if you wanted to play the game. So it's kind of like that a lot, just without this. I mean, without these. So that's actually really cool, and then you could just charge it that way. Also, because of that, you could like if minus this, of course, you would just hold them like this, which might be a little bit of a weird way of holding them, but still, you can hold them still and play it while they're charging at the same time. I don't know if they'd be slower doing it like that, but you can at least probably play them like that. I would assume so anyway. So yeah, you can be playing and charging, and then you can already have the ones that you're not using just in the dock anyway. Well, that would be for the current Switch, but you know what I mean. The ones that are magnetic, you can have for that. And then the ones that are, if you want to let all those charge and you already have a charge pair anyway, like me, listen, I want to try to own every Joy-Con I can because I personally like to stylize my Joy-Cons with what I'm playing. I got the pink Joy-Cons for, like, for example, the Peach game. I could play that whenever I'm playing that. um, so yeah, blue Joy Cons. I can play that for Sonic. So like, I like to stylize my Joy Cons with what I'm playing. So having multiple ones to like charge at the same time is like, oh, let's go. So yeah, back to the article though. Nintendo has announced the Joy-Con charging stand accessory, a welcome but somewhat bizarre addition to the console after 7 years on the market. Yeah, for real. But I do think, like, how I'm assuming that's what this article is going to be saying based on the title of it. Oh, excuse me. My big brain theory is that it's going to be for the next console because maybe the current Joy Cons are not going to be able to go into the next console, which is going to be sad. But hopefully, hopefully they can though. But I mean, if they don't, we have these at least. So yay. Earlier today, I'm reading this 3 days later, so you'll probably see it tomorrow whenever I actually record this, which will be on Sunday. Hopefully it will be. If it's not, you'll be seeing this. I don't know when then, but hopefully it'll be tomorrow, which is Sunday for me. Earlier today, Nintendo unveiled the Joy-Con charging stand accessory as shown in the tweet below. Expanding from any USB-C plug, the accessory can basically charge two Joy-Cons for your Nintendo Switch at once, either horizontal what? Either horizontally using a stand or lying flat on a vertical surface. Okay, I was like, wait a minute, it's no vertically here. The accessory will be out later this year on October 17th. Golly, gotta wait till October for that? That's like a month away though, isn't it? Wait, no, it's not. That's 2 months away. I forgot September was a month. My monthing wasn't monthing. My month wasn't monthing. Okay. Um Okay, we already kind of read that. It's just telling us about that. But Nintendo UK sent that. Okay. Don't get me wrong, it's a welcome addition to the Nintendo Switch. Charging Joy-Con controllers can be a meddlesome task at times, especially with their relatively tenuous battery life. It really can. Oh my goodness, excuse me. Those came out of nowhere. Oh, but why is Nintendo rolling the Joy-Con's charging stand out now? Over 7 years after the Switch first launched, and with a new console on the horizon? Alright, let's just continue reading down here. Oh boy. That's what Twitter's response to the announcement is also wondering. Bit late, don't you think? I actually did say that. I pretty much said the exact same thing, bro. I'm like, I think I originally was going to have a theory, but I was just like, no, it's not going to be funny. I don't actually, was that? I don't know. I think I actually did get my theory, wasn't it? But then I was just like a bit late. I don't know. I forgot how I don't check my tweets after I send them. I just reread them once and then send it. Why did it take until near the end of the system's lifespan before making this when third party had these available in 2017? Really? Was there actually these back in 2017? Really? I didn't know that. That's cool. Huh. That final comment makes a really good point. Head to Amazon, for example, and you can find countless third-party Joy-Con charging accessories, the majority of which have been available since relatively soon after the Switch launched in 2017. Maybe Nintendo's finally getting on the charging accessory action, I messed up that word, after seeing what everyone else has been doing, but it's sure taken its sweet time. Wow. Okay, that's in the article. Yeah, very true on the fact that it's taken a really long time. It's been 7 years. Crazy it's actually that the Switch is 7 years old to think about still. But yeah, it's been 7 years. And oh man. But these charging accessories, it's like, man, I can charge multiple at the same time. I already said at the beginning of the video, so I mean, I don't know why I'm saying it right now, but whatever. It's just nice to have that. But again, that's probably because of the Switch 2 on the way, or whatever. I feel like they would just call it Switch 2, but like, maybe they'd name it something else. I don't know. It'd be cool if they gave it a different name. Well, I mean, not a different name, a Switch 2. But it's possible if they give it a different name. In which case, either way, I feel like that's going to still use the Joy-Cons. Because why else would they be giving this to us when literally by next year, I think March is what that one tweet said? I don't know, I have to check that out. But I think by like March of next year anyway, it's going to be announcing a new console. Meaning it'll probably be later 2025 before we get it. But either way, we'll be getting a new console within next year. So it's like, this is a bit wacky to send out now. But I think that just goes into the theory that at least Joy-Cons themselves are going to be used for next generation. And I'd hope so. I like the Joy-Cons, as I already said. So, yeah. I'm actually done talking about this now, so yeah, that's about it. But of course, as always, I hope you'll have a damn good one and take care of yourselves.
I've been fighting my demons, huh? I've been fighting my demons, huh?